Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resource.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't... Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help. Be on the lookout for my owl. Me?
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's... At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's...
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having. What do you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you...
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, the poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day. They're up to something.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And
You seem undeterred.
Oh, very well. I should be going, but...
Revelio.
Young friend.
Stupid one. Stupid one. Confringo. Stupid one. Stupid one. Revelio. Brilliant. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Oh, Milo, what am I to do?
Is there something I can...
Adley, Ed, blast Milo and his mad.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant... All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, so that his daughter would have something to remember.
Why would someone risk their life?
As a potion ingredient, acromantula venom is incredibly valuable. In large part because it is...
If I have time,
You can't possibly go to the acromantula. Please, forget us.
Could you please remind...
My friend Milo and I...
Revelio.
Good work if you can get it.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
Pushing a plow is good.
Quite the flyer.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio. Accio.
Handy resource indeed.
Revelio.
Field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio.
my gobstones back, I'm ready to take on all challenges.
Levioso! Revelio!
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a...
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potion. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired
Where do you find time for this and your home?
I've plenty of time for both. Been managing for years. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings.
Of course. You never know.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly... The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third...
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going... So, the reliable way in and out...
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more... It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed.
I'll see what I can...
Fair enough. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too... Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Glad we... First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly...
Oh, of course not. From what I understand. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to... Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience.
Revelio.
Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired way. Some jackanapes use the boggart. Fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, you, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so...
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusion. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However...
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, and I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bar.
Aloha, Mora. Aloha Mora.